Get ready for my nigga Dilla. Holla, holla.
I had a dream of my man last night. And his name is Frankie Dane. That's what's up.
BC, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Recent vinyl finds, I don't even know what number I'm on these days. 50 something? I can't remember. Hope you're all well. Monday afternoon here. Had some friends over from New Zealand for the weekend and they left a couple of hours ago, so I've got some time to show some recent vinyl finds. So yeah, I've got about 12 records here. What's in the background? J Dilla Rough Draft. Had this for about 3 or 4 years now. I think I got it maybe just after it came out. Yeah, 2007 it came out. I think I probably got it about 2008, 2009. I haven't played this record in close to like a couple of years, I'd say. Killer record. I don't have donuts. Just one of those records that I see around. I just haven't picked it up yet. But yeah, this is killer. As you can hear in the background, this is yeah, awesome record. On Stone's Throw. So there you go, that's that. Alright, let's get into it. Yesterday I took my friends out to a few record stores. They're mainly into like metal and like doom and stuff like that, which I enjoy, but they want to go to the stores that will maybe focus more on that sort of thing. And I went to go to stuff that was more funk and soul and jazz orientated. Anyway, we went to this place called Heartland Records, which I think is a really sketchy store. They sometimes have like fake bootlegs and stuff like that, and I've been burned a couple of times where I've picked up stuff that's turned out to be bootleg. I haven't been there for years. Anyway, I went there yesterday. I was surprised I had a couple of good stuff. I did pick up this, mainly because Needle Groove, you were showing that you showed this and you showed the Miles Davis Prestige LP box. Love the artwork. Miles Davis Enigma. So this is a collection of unreleased stuff that came out between, I think it's 1952 and 54. Was it? Yeah, 19. I think that is probably correct-ish. Yeah, I picked this up really cheap. Record store date 2014, I think. Yeah, really cool artwork. I don't really pick up 10 inches, but I just felt like I just bought something and it was cheap and it's really cool. It sort of replicated the old Blue Note label with the Lexington Avenue and all that, and like micro groove. Yeah, really nice high tempo set, really lively and popping. Yeah, 4 tracks, and there's one that's Chance It, which has got 2 alternate takes, and I think, I could be wrong, I think Art Blakey plays on one of the takes, and Kenny Clark plays on the other set, which is really nice to hear the difference between the 2 sets. Yeah, you've got Miles Davis, JJ Johnson, Jimmy Heath, Jackie McLean, Percy Heath, Oscar Pettiford, Gil Coggins, Art Blakey and Kenny Clark. Yeah, just I can't get enough of Miles Davis. I really want to pick up the 10-inch LP set. I'm still on the border with that. Next up, Fred's already shown this recently. He's already discussed it. He's probably going to give it a better description than I ever will. Baroque Jazz Trio. This is a reissue from 2004, I think. And it originally came out in 1970 on the French Sarava label. Hard to describe this record. I hadn't heard it. I've wanted it for a while. It's been shown a couple of times and I cut down on some purchases, held out for a few weeks and bought this. Came up on Discogs and I jumped on it straight away. It came sealed too. Obviously this is a reissue, even the reissues now go, well, there's one on Discogs at the moment for over $100, so Very cool, amazing artwork. Anyway, so this is sort of like avant-garde, but not really. Like it's like it's like jazz, but there's like a harpsichord that runs through it, which is really punchy and dynamic, and tablas and like almost classical jazz instruments. It's like nothing I'd heard before. I was really blown away by this. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, Baroque jazz trio, French, 3 guys being a trio. That's probably an obvious thing to say. I won't pronounce their names. Just yeah, fantastic, bizarre. I think this clip's on YouTube. Just yeah, check it out. If that album doesn't sell you, then and if me talking about it doesn't sell you, look on YouTube. Killer stuff. Baroque jazz trio. This is one of those records I've been wanting for ages. I just haven't picked it up. Buena Vista Social Club, live at Carnegie Hall. This originally came out in 1997, and this is a 2008 reissue. Fantastic Latin sort of Cuban jazz. Yeah, just killer. I was lucky enough to see these guys live a couple of years ago here in Melbourne, or what's left of them, and they basically played the same set as us on this album. So fantastic artwork there. So yeah, this is a really nice live recording, produced by Rykoda. I remember hearing this stuff when I was in England. I probably would have been maybe 2000, something like that. I think it was around the time. I remember they did that cover of Clocks by Coldplay, and that's the first time I heard them, and then I went on listening to them from there. And yeah, as I said before, I saw them live, so it's really cool to finally get something of those on vinyl. But yeah, really nice 2 LP set. Cool to have, and amazing pressing, amazing recording, very dynamic and bright. And yeah, you can hear the crowd and the ambience, and it really captures the essence of the music, so very cool. You've all probably seen this one a couple of times. Hastings Street Jazz Experience by the Detroit Jazz Composers Limited. I always get it confused. I always think, is the band called the Hastings Street Jazz Experience and the album's called the Detroit Jazz Composers? I always get this confused. It's one or the other. Anyway, this is a really killer, I guess, spiritual soul jazz, very uplifting. It's just really deep and killer, and yeah, just really deep spiritual jazz, I guess, with very uplifting. I think it's like a really cool. I think the vocalist, there's a female vocalist who was on Motown, and she really adds that uplifting soulfulness to the record. Kim Weston, here we go. So yeah, as far as I know, I think she was a Motown singer, and she really adds to this. But yeah, fantastic. So there's a lot of people on here. One of the names I do recognise is Phil Ranelin, which is obviously he's associated with Tribe Records, and maybe Walter Strickland. I know that name too. But yeah, that's just killer. There's a 45 RPM reissue, but this is just a single. I don't really know if this is some sort of unofficial type deal. Anyway, it sounds fine to me, and it's just a killer record. I might do a needle drop. So there we go. Hopefully you can hear it in the background. I guess it's more funky now I'm hearing it like this. Alright, so I spent too much money and bought 4 records on the Nimbus West label. These are the 4 other ones that were available left online. They weren't, obviously a lot of people want to go for the Horace Tapscott ones, which are all not available anymore. I remember seeing Blake, Wirtz DB 71, ages ago. I think he almost like 18 months ago now. He posted a video explaining that the guy, the Nimbus West platform, the guy was selling the records for like $20 each. And I remember seeing the video but not really paying attention or really looking into it. And I stumbled upon it again lately and I rewatched it, and I saw Dave Sequoia Flame had a video, and then I decided to jump on the Nimbus West stuff, and I had to pay a stupid amount of shipping, but the four that I got I'm really happy with. Horace Cap's got Sessions Volume 1. I think there's like 12 of these. I probably don't need all 12. Amazing spiritual piano playing, solo piano playing in a really deep spiritual style. So it was recorded in 1982. So yeah, this is original pressing. They came sealed on the really cool. I love this label. How cool is that? Nimbus West. Let's see if the camera will focus. Probably not, because I can't keep it straight. So Nimbus West, I should say, are out of California, or California. So and then their stuff came out, I think it was mainly in the early to mid 80s. Anyway, so that one is a solo piano, spiritual, really deep, really amazing piano playing. Like his style is so unique and so I don't know how he tried to play it. He just, I don't know, I can't describe it. Anyway, so that's that one. This is the second Horace Cap's got one with Everett Brown Jr. So this is a drums and piano, free jazz sort of thing. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Amazing interplay with this record. It's really enjoyable. I was a bit worried that I might not enjoy, you got to be in the mood for these sort of drum and piano sort of things. But yeah, it really grabbed me. I listened to the whole thing through twice when I got it at the Crossroads. So this has got a alternative Nimbus West label. Look at that. Very cool. Yeah, amazing. This one is probably more on the larger band side of things. There's a lot of players. This is a free jazz record. Roberto Miguel Miranda, and the album's called Raphael. Nimbus West, 1980, I think it's 1984, I can't see. Yeah, Raphael, this is awesome. The track, I think the track Raphael itself goes on for 12 minutes, and it's just an amazing free jazz thing. Oh, yeah, this is killer. This is highly recommended. And the last one I got on the Nimbus label is Deep Sea Dive by Curtis Clark. So this is also a piano thing. I thought I ordered the other one by him, which is Phantasmagoria, which I think is more, there's more instruments. I think it's a trio record. This is just another solo one. There's a couple of tracks with female vocals on it. Really nice playing. The piano sort of like has this really like echoed, bloomy sound to it. It's really beautiful. The first track, Rainbow Over Harlem, really grabbed me. I think it's the first track and the last track is really cool. Yeah, Deep Sea Dive by Curtis Clark. Nimbus 3580. There we go. Okay, so that's those. What else have we got in this magic pile of magic music? Per Henrik Wallen Trio. So Swedish jazz on the very cool Caprice. I've always wanted an original on Caprice. Everything I've heard on this label is fantastic. I really want to get into Swedish jazz a lot more. I know, Fred, you're quite familiar with it. If you have any recommendations, that would be killer. I just, yeah, as far as my knowledge goes, I know Caprice is a really good starting point. It's their Caprice label. I picked up this one especially because I know Teddy also talked about this guy. He talked about how great the album Where Is Spring, and this is the guy's first album, as a trio, so piano, drums, and bass. Yeah, really cool. A really unique style of playing. Like, imagine like angry Thelonious Monk. Maybe. I don't know if that's a good description. Probably not a good description. But yeah, killer. Look at that. Look at those photos. Yeah, there we go. So I can highly recommend this record. It's really awesome. There you go. Alright, next one. I managed to do a bit of a deal with someone that is part of the Vista that doesn't make videos anymore. I think he does interact on some of the Facebook pages. Eric Stiegels, Eric the Viking. I remember, I think I don't know how we started chatting. We were chatting about something on the Facebook page, and I ended up telling him some stuff for sale, and I jumped on his Discogs page, and he had an original pressing of George Ben Forca Bruta. I had the reissue, and to me it's like an absolute perfect album, so I managed to get this for a really decent price. It's probably not in the best shape, but I got a really good deal on it. As you can see, it's got a bit of a damage here, but that's the music we listen to, right? So this is an original Brazilian pressing on the Phillips label. You can see that. I gave it a bit of a clean, but it still needs a long way to go. As you can see, the label is a little bit, yeah, you can sort of see there some weird marks there. Forca Bruta on the Phillips label. Yeah, anyway, awesome. I've talked about this record many times before, so I won't go into too much detail about it. But yeah, awesome record. And that brings us to the end of my pile. Thank you for watching. Hi Anthony. I know you still watch my videos. Hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes. And I'll talk to you guys later.